Morning, Internet. Today is Wednesday, 15th of November, and I'm just going to briefly address an issue that has been foremost amongst my concerns about the Israeli offensive in Gaza. And this concerns, and you can find the link below if you want to check out the full story, the testing of weapons in Gaza and how the entire Western world is sort of financing this. Now, what does it mean? It means not only that Israel is testing new weapons and devising strategies for using them, but that it is also advertising and selling these weapon systems for use against civilian populations, unarmed civilian populations as well. And it is well known that Israel has been doing this for many, many years, but the level at which it is doing so is increasing because embattled elites are becoming wary of, their ruse for ruling over us and oppressing us is wearing thin, and they need something with which they can control populations as people begin to rise up and resist the oppression to which they are subject to, even in democratic countries. So we see this with the militarization of police forces, as in the United States, but increasingly also in Western Europe. Police forces are being privatized and weaponized to use against civilians. So where we see this most often is against migrants and refugees and minorities protesting their oppression or protesting living conditions. But of course, what this means is that these embattled elites, and I'm talking about the entire political class, as well as all the bankers and, just the rich people who have all the power and money, who are becoming increasingly concerned about the possibility of popular uprisings and how to control them. And they do this through the media, which they already control massively. And they do it through censorship, as we have seen on YouTube. They also do it in other ways through espionage and all kinds of technology that limits the reach of our efforts to communicate. And increasingly, as they fail, what they're resorting to is violence. And if anybody has any illusions about what Israel is doing, what they're basically doing is they're showcasing how embattled elites can and probably will treat civilian populations in case there are uprisings. And this has repercussions for ordinary Israelis as well, which is why I'm very, very surprised they haven't caught on to the fact that the occupation of Gaza is providing these elites, Bibi Netanyahu is one of them, but there's lots more, with an opportunity to show them what they will do to their own population if they feel they need to. So that's my thought for the day. Keep it in mind as you watch this conflict unfold.